My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is December 10th, 2025. It is 3:28 a.m. So let's continue. I've been recording for a while. Let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Prince Harry getting a major security win and real progress. His kids deserve safety in the UK like any other family. Protect Archie and Lilibet. Keep the energy on what actually matters. Alright, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Prince Harry just secured a win to keep his family safe in the UK.
Alright fam, big update. Besides me being on vacation and filming from the inside of the car...
So now I see why he's been doing his content and in his car. Alright.
Making do with lighting because I don't have my ring light. But Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, just hit a major reset button on the UK security saga. And this time, it might actually clear the path for his kids to visit the UK. So here's the tea. As of today, the Home Office has ordered a full threat assessment for Harry, the first since 2020, through the Royal and VIP Executive Committee, Ravec. This comes after Harry formally asked for a re-evaluation of his security arrangement when he wrote to Shabana Mahmood. Since stepping back as a working royal in 2020, Harry lost his automatic police protection, meaning no guaranteed safety for him, his spouse Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and his kids when visiting the UK. He's already said that his lack of protection made him feel like the UK was too risky a place to bring his family. It's worth noting, during the last UK visit in September, reports say that a known stalker managed to get dangerously close to him not once, but twice. And one of those times, inside a supposed secure zone at a London hotel.
Wow.
The real-world danger underscores why Harry's concerns about returning without constant security weren't just speculative. He was straight up scared for his family's safety. This isn't just about bodyguards and protocol. For Harry, it's about being able to take his kids back to his home country, showing them their roots without feeling like he's putting them in danger. And if the UK recognizes that risk, it feels like the scale might be tipping towards giving them that chance. No hype, just hope. If this review works out, if Ravec gives them the green light, this could mean the moment the Sussex family gets a real shot at reconnecting with the UK safely and on their own terms.
If he does get the protection that he needs, we need to also pray to God to send his own protection for his family. Alright, it's about them time. Keep my finger crossed for a better security protection for Harry and his family. Excuse me, but I can see past your gorgeous skin. Spill please. Inquiring minds wants to know, and I just did it myself. We pray for the best outcome. I'm happy to see a Filipino admiring Meghan as much as I do. Always enjoying your videos, sir. With love from Lapu City, Philippines. Alright, thumbs up. Let's go to the next tweet. Now this has to do with Ravec. Let's pause. That's an image. Prince Harry's Ravec risk assessment will be done without ministerial input. Okay, let me pause for something. The thing that I searched on Google, who is the ministerial in the UK? The current ministerial government in the UK is led by Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, who took office in July 2024, heading a Labour government with key figures like Deputy Prime Minister David Lammy and Chancellor Rachel Reeves. The government is composed of various ministers, each responsible for specific departments, such as Yvette Cooper as Foreign Secretary and Shabana Mahmood as Home Office Secretary, all appointed by minister. I don't know. If they want to undermine, they will create something. Okay, they will create something. Why did that have to be said? Minister as MPs? That's why I had to go look. What does that mean? When it comes to the top 10 and line of succession, security is automatic. It is Charles who gave the order to pull heavy security. Let's see, there's one response. Okay, I cannot see it. Okay, imagine putting your own son 50 pages of questionnaire with evidence to prove if he ever had security, with reason as to why he needs with his lawyer present. They don't need heavy. They want to control him. Yeah, that's true. I'm so confused. That's why I had to look. Did I misunderstand what the ministerial is? But Mahmoud is the, what is it? The Home Office? Is it the Home Office? Yeah, Home Secretary. I don't know. They're just confusing people with words. I would rather prefer the investigation get no input from the royal and their courtiers. Yeah, that too. And some of the people who worked and what is it? And the palace should not be in that part of Ravec. Alright, hold up a minute. I thought they said the king or the royal household does not influence Prince Harry's security. Are we going to pretend that the statement below is not contradictory? And security has always been a means of control. Let's see here. The thing is that, this is something that I said when Harry, the Syndrome Summit, I have that video where Harry was explaining what he most care about was the security.
I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death, like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier.
And I think it was in that moment, because they know this is what he wants the most, so they were using it against him. I truly believe it's during the Syndrome Summit, Harry had mentioned to them what he mostly cared about. I guess he didn't really understand his family that well, because you cannot tell these people what you're most concerned about. You should always downplay what you truly really want. Don't give them the hint, this is what you want, because they will use it against you. And I think this is when they decided to use the security against him. And ever since, they've been using it, manipulated whichever way they want. Alright, the king has not spent time with his grandchildren, Archie and Elizabeth, since 2022. A royal source told the Daily Mail this review could be a reflection of improved relation between the monarch and his son, but added the king is not directly involved in decision about security. That's BS, okay? That's BS. Because some of the people that he switched, even when the queen was alive, okay? From the secretary of the queen to the, what is it? I forgot the name of the guy. Him and Andrew replaced, and there's so many changes that he made where he handpicked the people to do his bidding. You have to watch some of my old videos where I talk about these things. The insider added there are representatives of the royal household on Ravec alongside police and home office officials. Alright, so that's from that. So it's possible that the courtiers on the committee have influenced the decision to order a review after a slight thawing of relations between the king and Harry. They're outing themselves. Alright, they just indicted the king. Yeah. This is in keeping with the Richard H. said about the establishment stitched up in Ravec, not doing its job, ignoring protocol so the royal household could use security to settle scores. Because they think we are all effing morons. They really think they are slick. The next headline will be, now they have security, will Harry and Meghan bring the kids to the one-year kickoff of Invictus? That is disgraceful. I hope they realize this does nothing but further support Harry and Diana's claim about how effed up the evil courtiers are and their grey suit. Truly shameful. That man has never ever spent any time with them. That was made clear with the 100 snub stories they used to write about. They don't know that man. Alright, while confirming what we've suspected all along. Okay, let's move on. Next week. This is a video, I think. So let's see, he's 37 seconds. When you can't beat them, join them. Meghan Sussex is no ordinary woman. You come for her, you answer to God. The royal family are learning this lesson in real time. Okay, Meghan has God on speed dial. Thomas Markle has the Daily Mail on speed dial. Okay, so let's listen to that 37 seconds.
We should cut Meghan some slack here. I'm a bit tired of all the criticism of her. Families are complicated. We all know that. And the royal family is particularly complicated. She's put up with a lot from her father, you know, over the years. He has been selling his story to all sorts of outlets, giving media interviews, whether paid or not, when she has pleaded with him not to do so. She's also put up with a lot of verbal abuse from her half-brother and her half-sister, Thomas and Samantha. And she has chosen over recent years simply not to contact any of them. We should cut Meghan some slack
it's
here.
Done. It's done. Alright, she certainly is written in the star, or what we see now. Oh, that's her here. The first Brits I've ever heard not talking shit about Meghan. It's about time. Not the GMB throwing the Markles under the bus now that they could not break the Sussex and they realize they need them. There's the laugh here. The legacy that the Sussex built, it's one for the history books. Jenny Bunn is one of the more fairer ones. Okay, she had a personality transplant. She's never had a good word to say about Meghan, frightened of getting sued. What's going on? Sharon did a thing, 100%. Oh, Sharon, the caller. Next tweet. I still haven't made the thumbnails for that video. Alright, the royal family facilitated the Thomas Markle fiasco to humiliate Meghan. Her letter that ended up published by the Daily Mail was a setup. Meghan sent 2 U.S. consulate agents to check on Thomas. It's how the royal family should have handled him once he betrayed her. Meghan outsmarted them all. Okay, 34 seconds.
I remember at the time thinking, this is such a seismic blow for the royal family, because Meghan and Harry are so successful and so cool and have so much to offer. What is so rotten within the royal family that's so bad for these superstars to walk away?
Even so, some commentators now see Meghan's departure as a missed opportunity. The royals had lost.
I have several videos where the thumbnail said missed opportunity. I think like 3 videos.
Their biracial duchess, one of the few family members other than Queen Elizabeth to inspire global interest.
Alright, it's done. Alright, now they're regretting. Why Meghan Sussex used US officials to contact her father. Click on the image to read the article. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, a good read. Thanks for sharing. Okay, when our people and even family members with bad intention against the Sussexes going to learn that the Sussexes are not to be taken lightly. If you do, you do it at your own peril. That's a very good point. That's how I see it too. According to Harry and Spear, his family pressured him regarding the Thomas Markle controversial. I think it was in one of those documents that was revealed in court where Charles was telling Meghan to go to Mexico to go talk to the father. Meanwhile, you had other members of the royal family instigate Thomas Markle to go on national television to talk his BS.
I was just part of it, basically.
The royals only.
I'm telling you, all those issues that happening are unnecessary. They manufacture it. They don't want people to live in peace. These have been those evildoers things since their existence. They do not want peace. This is why we need to keep on calling on God to deal with these people. It was so much worse than that. Remember how they wanted her to go to Mexico to visit him by herself? Yeah. Wasn't it people in the US who said what was in the letter? Her friends gave an interview and said what was in the letter. Thomas then gave his side. Alright, so there's that. Alright, whatever's there, Deluded, but you look young. You'll get it with some life experience. I tell you, neither of them suffer fools gladly. Yep, interesting. It's quite unbelievable that they want people around the world to show difference to a morally bankrupt institution. Exactly. I just love her brilliance. Someone said, hell, not on our watch, not again. Wasn't it people in the U.S.? Okay, I read that. Alright. I guess because of the Princess Diana thing. Alright, next tweet. I almost skipped that. 2 more tweets and then that's it. Alright, that's a GIF. Me seeing the post on my timeline about the deranged halfling imploding. Okay, I'm assuming the half siblings on social media saying that BS. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh, there's no comment. Next tweet. One more tweet. Meghan going through the US Embassy F over the Daily Mail big time and Thomas. Congrats Meghan, well done. Okay, now watching Caroline Graham dump Tom Sr. now that she knows the Daily Mail will never get that exclusive they've been praying on for years. Okay, I don't think she'll jump ship until Thomas dies. Oh my God, because there is still the funeral and oh my God, I'm sorry I'm laughing about this, but these people are evil. That's the way they think. But the thing is that they can the manipulation of Thomas Markle's age, I think that is something they could use against these people. Okay, I don't think she'll jump ship, including the half siblings. I think they're using the father's elderly kind of situation to manipulate him. Okay, I don't think she'll jump ship until Thomas dies because there is still the funeral and the will she, won't she attend. Once he dies, then Caroline will be done. You think? You don't think she'll then begin using Scam and Junior? We all know how much those two love tabloid money. Okay, Sam and Junior are cockroaches to Meghan. There is no bond between the three of them. Father and daughter had a bond, and that's what Caroline is trying to manipulate and capitalize on. They also know that Meghan is a caring, a loving woman, and think she will fall for their emotional manipulation of her father. Once Senior dies, so does any hope for access, and she knows it. Waiting for them to write an article as to why Harry and Meghan can have embassy personnel check on Thomas Markle when they are not working royals. Bet he wishes he remained in Mexico. Remember, Meghan worked for embassy and what was it? Not Venezuela, Argentina. This is my last one. We consistently show strong support for Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, whatever she is doing and whatever is thrown at her, because we believe in her. We know that Meghan is a good person and she doesn't deserve any of the abuse she gets. Unwavering support as ever. We love you, Meghan. Fans show strong support for Meghan amid father's health crisis. Thomas Markle, 81, shared from the Philippines that he hasn't heard directly from his daughter despite her reported email after learning of his condition. Her representative confirmed the outreach, including hospital calls and a planned handwriting note, though Markle said he no longer checked that email amid the supporters highlight her recent Harper's Bazaar cover and Netflix holiday special, celebrating her family life and resilience. The backing echoes affection shown years ago during tough media times. Alright, so there's all of that. Okay, she tagged somebody, absolutely, and we will forever stand by her. She is our Duchess, that one. There's the heart here. You're damn right. Unequivocal global support from Squaddies. There's all of that. So that is it. Let's do a prayer. What was the prayer I did? The last prayer that I did was protection for daughter. Let's pick something right underneath here. Prayer for daughter's protection. I ask, dear Father, that you continue to protect her from every evil. I pray she continues to experience your unique love for her at all times. Help her never to doubt your love. Okay, so that's a very good one as well. This power, is gonna be there. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you wanna support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I have one more video that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be on PYTE. It's only 2 tweets that I have. The first one is gonna be this JTB. Okay, I will share it on PYTE. Thank you for watching.
Vinaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.